Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kradash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. In the caption, it states, police dispute commissioner's date rape drug claim. And what we're going to witness here is a woman who is not only completely inebriated, but she's also drunken from the liberty that America, Babylon the Great, has provided for her. Before I play this news story here, brothers, I want to read you a precept that I want you to keep in mind. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 verse 8, and it reads, a drunken woman and her gadder abroad. What's a gadder abroad? A woman that goes anywhere and does what the hell she wants, causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. What's the definition of shame? A painful feeling of humiliation or distress caused by the consciousness of wrong or foolish behaviors. A few synonyms here: humiliation, mortification, and chagrin. Let's go to the definition of chagrin. Distress or embarrassment at having failed or been humiliated. Now, of course, we know, dealing with the Judite woman, they have no pride and no humility. However, let's look how this situation's played out here. I want you to watch closely and listen to not only what they divulge, but listen to what she did not want to be divulged. Let's get right into it.
Vice Chair of the Clayton County Board of Commissioners claims that she was drugged while she was out at a bar. Commissioner Felicia Franklin said that she believes somebody slipped what's commonly known as the date rape drug into her drink.
But police say there's no evidence proving that happened. News Edge reporter Christopher King is live at the Clayton County Commissioners Building with the story.
Christine, Tom, Commissioner Felicia Franklin posted on Facebook she believes somebody drugged her. It's still up, but police showed us something different. Ma'am, take a look at this video. Police say it shows the vice chair of the Clayton County Board of Commissioners on Friday, September 29th, apparently passed out on the ground.
So it was shocking.
Commissioner Felicia Franklin posted on her Facebook, quote, it is believed by medical professionals that I was drugged with a GHB pill, more commonly known as the date rape pill, and this incident has shaken me to my core. But Morrow police tell a different story.
The evidence showed that we couldn't confirm that anything was placed in her drink by somebody.
Police shared body cam video they say shows Franklin outside the 404 Sports Bar and Grill.
She had probably 3.5 to 4 drinks and then a swig of a beer.
Police say Franklin ordered several drinks. They say they could not find evidence of anyone tampering with her drinks. But they say a toxicology report found something else in her system.
She refused a blood test, but she did have a urinalysis and it showed positive for cannabinoids, also known as cannabis.
See, and this is why I have to pause it here, brothers, because I want you to consider, what else did this woman have in her system to make her behave this way? Let's continue.
Franklin sits on a bench.
She was apparently intoxicated.
Moments later, she slumps off.
Police turned around and saw her laying on the ground.
Police say the vice chair was laying in a puddle of clear liquid. The report says she appeared to have urinated on herself. Emergency crews put her on a stretcher.
Don't leave me! Don't leave me! Don't leave me!
Franklin gets visibly agitated. Then she gets sick on herself. We cut the video before that moment.
If nothing was ever posted or said about it, it would just went unnoticed.
See, brothers, this is Ezekiel chapter 5, verses 14 and 15. The Lord has made us a reproach and a mockery amongst the nation where he has scattered us. This is an embarrassment here, but let's continue.
Now, we tried to contact Franklin several times. She has not responded. Police say there's no evidence she tried to intentionally mislead them.
Let's come out of this here, man. You know, this is another reason we should long for the kingdom here, because even in the ancient world, a woman, even if she was an adult, she was not permitted to leave her father's home unless she was married. All right, Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 10 on down. And it reads, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. See, this is what America, Babylon the Great produces. women that has the freedom to do whatever the hell they like. Verse 11, watch over an impotent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water nearby. Now we know that this particular precept is talking about a sexual act that a promiscuous woman will perform with her mouth. But in this instance, because we know the scriptures are 2 and 3-fold, this woman opened her mouth and guzzled down all sorts of drink at that damn bar and end up embarrassing herself, not only herself through much liberty, but also her father. How do we know? Ecclesiasticus chapter 22, verse 5. And it reads, she that is bold dishonoreth both her father and her husband, but they both shall despise her. After doing a little bit of research, this woman isn't married here, so I know that her father is extremely ashamed of his daughter's behavior, right? Let's go from here. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 23. We'll come down to verse 29. And it reads, who hath woe, who has sorrow, who has contention, who has babbling, who has wounds without cause, who has redness of eyes. This woman, she fits this entire description. Verse 30 goes on to describe it further. They that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine, look not upon the wine when it's red in its cup, when it moves itself aright. Verse 32 is the point. At the last it biteth like a serpent, and stingeth like an adder. Thine eyes shall behold strange women. This woman's behavior was strange. And thine heart shall utter perverse things. Did you not hear the language that came out of this woman's mouth? All the verbiage that came out of her? See, this is what happens when the woman is given too much liberty. Let's go from there, right? Now we know, those of us in the truth, we can have wine, we can have strong drink. We have various holy days. We have various times where we can consume wine. However, it has to be consumed in moderation. Ecclesiasticus chapter 31, verse 27. Wine is as good as life to a man, but if it is drunken, but let it be drunken moderately. What life is it then to a man that is without wine? For it was made to make men glad. But for those of you who overindulge, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 1, wine is a mocker, and beer a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise. You see that? What did Hosea say? Hosea chapter 4, verse 11, whoredom and wine and new wine taketh away the heart, meaning it diminishes your understanding. Even Titus, in Titus 2, chapter 3, tells us, even about the older women, likewise, teach the older women to be reverent in the way that they live, not to be slanderers or addicted to much wine, but to teach what is good. This is what this older woman should be doing here, right? She's not a young woman. She's an older woman that should know better. In Ephesians chapter 5, verse 8, it tells us, do not get drunk on wine, which leads to debauchery. Instead, be filled with the Spirit. And if you're filled with the Spirit, you're going to operate in this fashion. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, it reads, be on alert. Be of sober mind, meaning be sharp. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around looking like a roaring lion for someone to devour. And if you go back to this video here, let me go back to this woman here. This woman is devoured. Let me go right there. Right there. I'm not even going to play it again, man. But this is what someone looks like who is devoured. Okay? Stay sharp out there, brothers and you sisters. Shalom.